TobenONE with this USB hub. Let me show you all about it. I mean, a really nice presentation right out of the gate. You just open it up and look at how nice that looks. Everything else is hidden. This looks great. Really all it comes with is a battery supply and the hub itself. What's unique about this hub is, look at the length of this cord. I have, I don't know, 3 other little USB hubs similar to this. But number one, it doesn't have near as many slots. It's not near as powerful. And this cord is not this long. So I really like having that ability to plug this in a little bit further away. And then the power plug is right there where you plug in for your power. We have 2 USB-C slots, one 10 gig USB-A, 3 5 gig USB-A, and then one 2.0 USB-A. Down here is your power ports. So when this is of course plugged into your computer, if you need to charge something or whatnot, you can use those power ports. So that makes it really great. I want to point out what these ports do. So it does have a power slot as I showed you. So that power slot is what gives the hub itself power. Then this gets plugged into your computer. This being plugged into the computer is not charging your computer. It is only for data transfer. So that's something to note. If you need to charge your computer, this will work for that, but that is not the plug to use. You need to use whatever plug you have that works for your computer and plug it into these power ports down here on the bottom. Those do not work for data transfer. They're only for power. So if that's what you need to do, that's where you can plug it in. The rest of these slots are for data transfer. So if you need to use a USB mouse or keyboard, any of those things will work in this. You want to plug in a thumb drive. Any of those will work for it. So it's just important to note that these 2 are not to be used for data transfer, the rest are. These are only for charging your device. And you need to make sure you plug it in order for this to work properly. Let's see what it looks like and how it works on the computer itself. All right, we got this guy hooked into power, and now, which is why you can see it has the display here. So let me show you what it looks like when I actually hook the hub into the MacBook. Just gonna take this one and I'm gonna plug it in. Actually, there's 2 ports on the side of the MacBook. I'm gonna plug it into the one that's not the primary port. And you'll see it doesn't show anything different on this one. It still looks the same. And on the laptop, it does not show any power being used. So at this point, it's just gonna be able to be used for information transfer, data transfer. So now I have a USB-C to USB-C. So I'm going to use that to try and get some power to the laptop, which in order to do the power, you plug it into the power port. And then I'm going to plug it into the primary port on the MacBook. And you can see the numbers going up here. It's a little bit weird to read with the camera, but it's showing now it's up to 25, 29, going up to 35 watts. So it's just going to kind of ramp up till it shows that it's powering the MacBook. And when I look at the MacBook screen, so you can see right here, it's got the little charger sign. So it's showing that it's actually charging it now. And if I unplug it, you'll see that it loses that little charger sign, plug it back in, and it's charging it again. So I think that is exactly what I'm looking for. I need something to be able to transfer data and information, but I need to be able to be charging my Mac at the same time. I can't just have it sitting there losing power. So even while it's charging that, I'm gonna plug in this USB-A to USB-C so that we can charge my iPhone. You'll see just as I plug it in, there goes the power. So it's able to do both of those things at once. Also, I just want to point out that it lights up the number of the slot you have something plugged into. So you know what's currently using it, but it's also good to know maybe you thought you plugged it in all the way, but it's not lit up. So that's a cue for you like, oh, I need to check that. Okay, it is now plugged in properly and I'm getting power to it. So this little guy is fantastic. I've been super happy with it. You should absolutely give it a shot. As with everything TobenONE makes, it is an incredible product, high quality. You know it's going to last a long time. I just can't recommend this thing enough. Go get one.